Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is grand final time of the Kanga 1v1 Cup. We had 50 entrants put their name down for this tournament. We had 30 plus check in, and it's come down to this. The two best fraggers in 1v1 OCE Paladins at the moment is Ausrhino and SpinmyDingle, sir. Who is going to take the crown? Who is going to be the number one in OCE Paladins? We'll find out after this. My name is Kit Fox. We've got a best of three. Once again, it's going to be Androxus first, and I'm joined once again by Hades. Hades, Ausrhino, Kanga's Overwatch player, has come across the Paladins, entered this tournament, and it seems to be that skill translation that we've talked about it's second nature to him.
Yeah, I think it's really surprising everyone, because as we saw in the game, he was level 0 on, I think, 2 of the champions, and he was level 4 on Maeve. And I think his overall account level is like level 10. So it's absolutely insane that you can just learn these characters so quick and being able to pick it up. I think everyone thought he was going to lose that Jaquib game. But he managed to pull through, and he managed to take out DLS, and now he's in the finals. So we'll see how he goes.
Let's see how it goes indeed. So the lobby is up and underway, I believe. You guys are just waiting for that one to get underway. But ladies and gents, if you haven't done so already, make sure you are following at the top right-hand corner of the screen here for all of the action coming from GameStar TV. We do a lot of tournaments here across a wide variety of platforms and games. So make sure you give the follow. Make sure you go over to Twitter as well and give Kanga Esports the follow, as well as their sponsor, Cougar Official, who've been nice enough to put up some fantastic prizes for this tournament, and that prize is whatever the hell you want. So either of these players get to choose a peripheral off of Cougar's website after coming out with the victory here. Will it be Aussie? Will it be Dingle? Only time will tell, but Androxus is going to start things off. Hades, who's your money behind?
I've got to say Ausrhino. He's proven me wrong. I bet against him before, and I'm not going to bet against him this time. I think he's got this. And I've also got a special surprise for you guys. I'm going to be dropping a code in the GameStar Paladins Discord, as well as the Kanga Paladins Discord. And there's some good codes, so make sure to find the links to those Discords, which I'll send soon, and get those codes while they last.
So you want to make sure you want to send out the Discord invites first, Hades, because there's going to be a lot of angry people if you go dropping codes without Discord invites. So one to the Kanga Paladins Discord, one to the GameStar Paladins Discord. So once those are out, the codes will be dropped. Get your hot little hands on them, because high res, they don't like no copy pasta. They're going to go the old fashioned way. You're going to have to type it in with your own 10 fingers. But here we go, the game underway, final round of the night, the grand final in Kanga's 1v1 Cup. It is SpinmyDingle going up against Ausrhino. We're ticking down at 45 seconds and counting. I'll tell you what, Ausrhino is definitely impressed tonight. I think, look, I haven't thrown my hat in his ring a lot tonight, but I'm going to do it now. I'm with you, Hades.
And I just finished dropping 4 codes, 2 Founders Packs and 2 rare skins, so see who gets them first in the Kanga and GameStar Discords.
There we go. The links are up in the chat as well for those Discords. So if you were paying attention, and we hope you would have seen those, clicked them, been joined onto those Discords, and had access to those codes. Thanks to Hades, thanks to Cougar, thanks to High Res, and of course thanks to Kanga and GameStar. But here we go, 3 seconds ticking down. My money's on Ausrhino. It's a matter of pride here. Overwatch versus Paladins. SpinmyD representing Paladins. Ausrhino representing Overwatch. Let's see who is going to reign supreme here in terms of skill on Androxus to start things off.
They're both playing a bit passive here. They're waiting to see who gets that first shot. Oh, SpinmyDingle waits for the shot, gets the headshot. But he's getting chased down and he gets killed. Ausrhino picks up the first blood there. And that's a pretty big one there, because SpinmyDingle actually got the first shot, and it was a headshot. So I thought he might have been able to close that one out.
5 minutes and 15 seconds. So we've already played a minute and we've only had 1 frag so far. So both of these guys, they know what's on offer here. They know what's at stake. and they're not giving away anything. Just trying a few blink shots at the moment. Is Ausrhino trying to preempt SpinmyDingle coming around those corners? Again, taking it nice and slow, trying to land those headshots, and he finds them. Ausrhino 2-0 with the advantage.
That's a good start. It's looking good for Ausrhino. I'm pretty confident in him now. After seeing these plays, you really need to be on the aggressive. It seems to be working well for them. He came back through the losers bracket, and maybe that's what knocked him down there in the first place. Maybe he wasn't sure if he was confident enough to come through. Then once he started taking out some of the bigger names, he's like, hang on a second, I can do this. And he starts playing aggressive and closing out those kills.
So at the moment, Ausrhino just duking it out with his opponent, SpinmyDingle, and Dingle's just taking too many headshots here at the moment. One more shot. Oh!
He gets an amazing flick headshot to close out the kill on Ausrhino. That's exactly why you picked that legendary, because it can just turn the tides in your favour with one well-placed shot.
Headshots were actually being found by Ausrhino as well, so a majority. It'd be interesting to see his accuracy at the moment, because he's taking massive chunks off opponent SpinmyDingle, who answers one back very swiftly, and that going to be the leveler. 2-2 on the scoreboard here, Haynes.
Yeah, they're tying it up. I thought he was going off to a good start, but he's proven me wrong, and now it's 2-2, and they're both playing extremely passive. I think this is the most passive we've seen from the Andro game so far, with only 7 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, very passive indeed. Still just over 2 minutes played, like you said, and we've still only had 4 rounds. Finally, there we go. Ausrhino gets the kill. SpinmyDingle falls back to the bench. 7 minutes, 7 seconds, and counting. A cursed arm available now for Ausrhino, so he's got that advantage. Looking to use that one very soon. Still close on the side of SpinmyDingle as well, so still anybody's game, Hayes, as we get the dance on yet again as they just peek and poke around the corners. Ausrhino now extending the lead 2-4.
And they're actually both going to have ult up for this fight. I wonder if they'll use it though. We've seen mixed results from that. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it just gets you killed because you're a sitting duck while you're up there in the sky with your ult. It really only works against passive players who might be hiding behind something. Oh, Ausrhino one shot, and he gets finished off there. That was a really quick kill and good push by him. I don't think Ausrhino was expecting him to play aggressively there. He's been playing a little bit more passively, but then he makes that aggressive play, gets the kill, and that's what he needs to be doing.
Well, that's what we know about Ausrhino. We know that he is an aggressive player. We know that once he gets that advantage, he rides it. Not many other players do. But so far, we've gone 2 rounds, but no more than that. The first 2 rounds went to Aussie. The second 2 went to Spin. Sorry, the other way around. But yeah, they've just been answered back. So it's been 2-2, 2-2 so far. So that's why we've got the 8 rounds on the board. 5 minutes and 43 seconds, still ticking away. Both the cursed arms available still. So these guys just going at range here, and Droxus needs to get up a little bit more closer. Oh, headshots from Ausrhino. They land, and Dingle feels it. 4-5 now on the scoreboard. Could go all the way yet again. The timer, the rounds, and in fact the overall best of 3, Hades. We may as well buckle up.
I think if you can hit these flick shots, that's what really seems to be the difference here. Everyone who's getting these kills seems to be either a flick shot or a lucky headshot. So they really need to be focusing on these ones, and it's really hard to actually time that with the dash, because if you dash properly, you can get a shot off, flick back, dash the direction, and flick back and finish him off. We're not seeing as much of that. He's going for it here. He just goes for 3 dashes. I would have liked to see the flick shot in there. Could have finished him off if he got a shot off in between those 3 dashes.
The curse grows.
And still in this one, Ausrhino forced to regenerate now, but SpinmyD is coming in. He's going for the hunt, and unfortunately, just a little bit too greedy. Ausrhino extending the lead again, 4-6. Should he pick up the next round, Hades? 3 rounds will be the largest lead we've seen all game, and that would classify as a blowout in this one. And there it is so far. Whew. It's looking nice and comfortable now for Ausrhino.
Yeah, I think he's working it out. He found out that he can't play as aggressive as it against Dingle, or maybe he's just feeling the pressure and doesn't think he wants to contest this anymore. because they're both playing a bit more passively.
So Dingle just making a lot of noise, making Ausrhino aware of his presence underneath. Is he going to go around? No, he's going backwards into his spawn. Dingle taking a fair bit of damage, and Ausrhino, he's just lining them up and knocking them down here at the moment. There's not really any answer. So 4 rounds now is the round lead. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left on the clock. Still slowly going down, a cursed arm available.
Yeah, he's got to make a play here. I think Dingle needs to do something a little bit differently. He seems to be giving away his position a lot more. Maybe he tries sneaking up, flanking, going underneath. I'm not sure, but he's just getting chased down at the moment. And we'll see what he can do here. He's going for the contest. He's got less health though. Oz jumped straight over with the triple dash to finish him off. And now he's on 9 kills. One more and he wins the first round.
So 3 minutes 4 seconds left on the clock. 1 round standing between Ausrhino and victory. Not total victory, but a round victory. The battle will be won, but not the war. Not yet, anyway. 2 minutes 53. Still sticking down. One shot will seal the deal here. Reversal into play. Count it again. Is it going to take it? Yes. SpinmyDingle falls.
Ausrhino pulls out the win. He's confident after that one. I saw him spinning around at the end of that game. He probably doesn't know the emote button because he hasn't played that much Paladins, but I'm sure if he knew it, he would have pressed it there.
Big play. So that is it for Androxus. It goes over to Ausrhino and one more map. So 10 kills. 10 kills is all that stands between Ausrhino and victory now. So you've done good here, Hades, signing him to your Overwatch team. Just making contenders as well. You're making contenders as well, you know. And you need to calm down, Crisis. Just whew. Sorry, we got producers whispering in our ear here, thinking that I made a mistake, and I'm like, hang on a minute, no, I know what I'm about. So we're gonna go over to Maeve. We're gonna go over to Maeve here now. Hades, we've seen Ausrhino a few times tonight, but we've also seen SpinmyDingle. Now, Maeve is probably, out of the 3 that you've got selected here for the best of 3, Maeve is probably the highest skill gap champion because of the maneuverability, the skill resets, and as well as that sustainability as well that she has with heals on her cards.
Yeah, we've seen people play this champion a lot different as well. We've seen people play passive. As soon as they lose the trade and they're lower in health, they can use their cooldowns like the dash or like the speed boost just to get away, heal up, come back in. And Jaquib was actually a master of that. He was making that work, and he brought the game back so many times just using that technique. Whereas Ausrhino just seemed to die whenever he was lower in health. He contested anyway, and it didn't work out for him half the time, but obviously he made it through, so I guess maybe it does pay. Maybe he's just so confident in contesting every fight that he can get away with it.
Maybe. I mean, he's a confidence player, is Ausrhino. I mean, we've seen a stark difference between his gameplay and the gameplay from a lot of his opponents tonight is that he's not afraid when he's one hit away from death to turn around and take the fight to your opponent. I mean, that is where he's got the mental advantage over his opponents because they're expecting him to run away. They're expecting him to go for the regeneration. Whereas he turns around there like on Androxus and just lands a massive headshot and comes out with the victories. I mean, he's a class above here at the moment. And it's strange because he's an Overwatch player. So this man must be one of those naturally talented players.
There's so many conspiracies going on in the chat. Just to clear a couple up here, Ausrhino is on the Kanga Paladins team, so that's why he has this sick aim, and I guess it carries over between games. For those of you who didn't know, the whole Kanga Paladins roster actually came over from Overwatch, besides Digidog, but even Digidog has played Overwatch at the highest level. He just came over to Paladins a bit earlier. So that's how he's doing this, guys. It's not Digidog on an ult. It's not me. That if people are saying the webcam, I'm not on webcam because it's me playing. I guarantee it's not.
So have we got any word about the lobby for the next game? We're still waiting for boys. Yeah, it's up. We're in. We're waiting. We're getting ready to go. So we've got Ausrhino going up against SpinmyDingle, and if you have just joined us, you've missed a lot, but good news for you is that there is a lot more good paladins coming your way. The aim of these guys is just mwah at the moment tonight. So will it be Aussie? Will it be Dingle? Dingle needs to pick this one up. I mean, let's face it, there's no other rounds after this. There's no more breathing room, no more space for you to work with. So it all comes down to this Hades do or die stuff.
Looks like we got an extra like 20 viewers or something tuning in for these finals. They all want to see who wins this.
Hmm.
And we might need to move down to the live Discord channel. Stuff happening in the background. Looks like we're good to go. The lobby's starting up now.
Just people just deciding to hip and shoulder their way through the door here. Apologies about that one. Everybody wants a piece of the action here at GameStar HQ, but no, into the private channels we go, and get ready for the action, ladies and gentlemen. Strap yourselves in because because Ausrhino is going up against SpinmyDingle, and the winner of this is walking away with that sweet, sweet swag, thanks to Cougar Official. And while we're waiting for this game to tick in, give them a like over on Twitter as well, at Cougar Official, as well as at Kanga Esports. And while you're there, give GameStar a like too.
And just to catch everyone up on the rules, the finals will actually be a best of 3. We changed that rule earlier tonight because of the delays and how long this was taking. So this finals will be a best of 3. So if Ausrhino wins this map, he has won the tournament.
There we go. So we're ticking down now, 37 seconds. And this could be the last round of the night. It could be the second last. Who knows? But Ausrhino, at the moment, currently has the advantage. And he's done fantastic. I mean, coming through the losers bracket as well. I mean, SpinmyD sitting comfortably. He had, 5 rounds to sit back and take notes on his opponents? Ausrhino, he's done it tooth and nail the entire way, Hades.
Yeah, having to go through the losers bracket, I'm going to quickly check that out for myself to see who actually knocked him out the first time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I can't see where it is, so let's go into the game.
He was actually knocked out by Daddy DLS. So there you go. And Droxus. It was still at the 1v1 stage, so he didn't have that room to work with. But we're on now, ladies and gents. It's going to be Maeve to start things off here in this round at number 2. And already both of these guys going extremely close. Ausrhino knows this map like the back of his hand, which is odd because it's a completely different game, but Dingle gets the first kill.
That was definitely not calculated. I'm pretty sure he fluked then. It's like, please make it over the edge. And unfortunately, he still got picked off for that.
So one round currently is the advantage for SpinmyDingle, and Ausrhino just going for the low ground. This is the advantage of Maeve. She can just close distances at ridiculous pace. And
that was
it's
the
1v1
right there. That's what you need to be trying to do. If you can hit your bonus damage shot and follow it up with a dash to get that last little bit of damage, then it's an easy win. He gets the bonus damage, he misses the next one, and he has to use his dash to get away. And he falls because of it.
Yep, SpinmyDingle VPI confirmed. There's a bit of speculation going on in the chat. They're just throwing out names. It's Bugs. It's definitely Bugs.
It's Elston.
It's Alston, it's Zambi, it's everyone, it's everybody, but it's definitely... Oh, never mind. It's the kill for Ausrhino. He gets the kill, it's 2-2 now. And, I'm gonna stop before I let it slip.
Yeah, we don't know who it is, guys.
It's like a mystery. It's a complete mystery. All you gotta do is track this VOD back to about an hour ago, and then you'll know. there's the hints for later on. But it looks like we've got a little bit of lag here from Ausrhino. Oh, good.
Oh, that looks like a definite lag spike from him. I think SpinmyDingle was still alright there. But he didn't know, so I guess he got the lucky end of the stick there. Oh, does not get lucky with that engagement though. Misses one of his 2 daggers, and he sneaks away and just a couple hundred health.
SpinmyD is actually Josh Kent. You know, the only way that he could create a new profile without all the celebrity hype around him was to let his old account die. That's why he's come back reborn, reinvigorated. And he gets the kill onto Ausrhino. So this one is going a different way. It's singing a different tune to what Androxus was, and that went comfortably over to Ausrhino. But Dingle is definitely got the advantage here on Maeve now. Both of the Midnights here are up, and expect to see them counter each other out, Hades. We've seen that a little bit tonight. The only real advantage you get with Midnight is when you get it up before your opponent, and considering these fights are so very tit for tat, you almost get them instantaneously as the other person.
You can try pressing it at the right time. If you're going to press it, dash straight over and get your double shots in before they press theirs. But it's just so hard that I don't think the players are even thinking about it. They're just focusing on connecting these shots.
Sure, Dingle's taking a fair bit of damage. This is where it can be dangerous for him. But oh, clutches the kill out there onto Ausrhino. 2-5 now. Dingle with the advantage. We may be going to Cassie, but there's still 5 rounds, at least 5 rounds, before we can even think about that. Again, Midnight's still available, and Ausrhino just being very aggressive.
Combo.
Oh, the 6 daggers were thrown, 6 daggers connected, and 1 man got sent back to the bench, and that was Ausrhino. Dingle, he's comfortable here on the Maeve. Ausrhino just doesn't look that.
We'll see what he can do here. He seems to be hiding a bit back. I'm not sure if he's still lagging. I haven't seen anything of that. But he's definitely not playing like he was. He was playing really aggressively.
This could be the reverse sweep that that he was fearing. It's 2-7 on the scoreboard now. SpinmyDingle is looking pretty swifty at the moment. Midnight's still available. The pounce goes in. Ausrhino taking a lot of damage. The hunt is on for SpinmyD, and with 1 HP comes out with the victory. Woohoo! 8-2 on the board.
That's absolutely crazy how many times these 1v1 fights have come down to like 2 HP. The tiniest little adjustments in your playstyle could end up in a win. Oh, he misses the dash, but he falls off the map. He's trying to pull an Ausrhino and get over there, but it doesn't work. And he falls off the map.
A gimme for Ausrhino at the end there, so free kill. He buys himself a little bit of space. He can just settle himself a little bit, because that snowball from SpinmyDingle was just, it was just insane. There was just too much going on for him to deal with, and now Ausrhino with a free kill. This could be the turning point here. It's a momentum shifting frag, that one, even though we didn't get it. It was an own goal, so to speak. But still, Midnight is up. Going to be blown by both of these guys now, and just like that.
That was weird. I don't think that would have worked. I don't even think SpinmyDingle needed to press his then. He could have saved it and used it later.
Ausrhino now trying to make something of this Maeve play, but it's not to be. Dingle now with that frag. 1 round away from victory here, 4 minutes and 11 seconds, still ticking away. I think we're going to see a Cassie round here, Hades.
Yeah, he's just really stepped it up on this Maeve. Dingle's really... I couldn't believe he's got him down to 9-3. Oz has proved that he can beat some of even the DPS players from other top PGS teams, but Dingle's showing that he definitely knows how to play Maeve.
So the prow now goes in. Dingle is underneath. He needs 1 more frag and we're going to Cassie. The Midnight's still very, very far away. Dagger's being tossed by Ausrhino, hoping to catch it out. Dingle just has to wait here because Rhino is the one that needs to make the move. He hides in the corner, and that will be the game, ladies and gents. 3-10. And Dingle takes it. We're going to go over to Cassie. It's 1 apiece in this best of 3, so let's get this one up as quick as we can, Hades. We're now past 11 o'clock here at on a Sunday night, and spare a thought for our producer all the way over in New Zealand. That's 1 a.m. for him, so this one is definitely going the distance the whole way, the whole shebang, and we wouldn't really have it for any other way. Thanks for so much for being patient, ladies and gentlemen. It is, like we said, it's a long one. 62 viewers out there in the Twitch chat, but Hades, on Cassie, we know what Ausrhino can do, but I don't know. He looked very shaky, almost like he was too fatigued to carry on there in the Maeve.
Yeah, it could be multiple things. It could be the pressure of the finals. There was a little lag spike there. He could just be fatigued, like you mentioned, but he definitely looked a lot worse there, and Dingle looked a lot better. So let's see what happens with this Cassie.
Cassie's where it all comes down to. Like we said, it's best of threes, and every game we've had on stream tonight has actually gone the whole distance, and it's good. It's good. It drains you. It definitely gets you your money's worth there, especially if you're a reviewer. But tell you what you do get is free stuff. Hey, it's got anything else?
Yeah, I'll just keep dropping codes. This one will be in the Twitch chat.
I love it. I love it. This man just oozes codes. So, ladies and gents, get your fingers ready because we've got another code courtesy of Kanga, courtesy of Cougar, courtesy of Hayes himself. Gonna drop it. There it is. It's now in the chat. Get typing. Let chat know what it is. And
that was another one of those rare codes from the stockpile that I have no idea what they are.
Yeah, apparently there's been some good ones in there tonight. There's been a couple Lex skins, some mounts, crystals, quite a bit to give away tonight. So there we go, Keyboard Warriors. It's all gone already. 10 seconds and and you'll miss out. Blink and you'll miss it. Yes, I got it. Comes out from Logic. I don't know if that's true or not, let's be honest. I mean, there's a fair bit of trolling going around in the chat tonight, but how's the lobby looking, Hayes?
It's up. We're good to go. The game is starting now. Well, the countdown to start the game is starting now.
Ah, yes.
Thanks,
the countdown, start the countdown. Start the game. I see. It's like we need to send a postal vote out to see if we should do a postal vote about another vote. You know, that's just the way things work. When people have money and power, high res, Oz government, drawing a correlation here. SpinmyDingle versus Ausrhino. It is come all the way down to this, ladies and gentlemen. It is the very, very tip, the pointy end of the arrow. Best of threes of best of threes. Out of, 4 that we've had on stream tonight? It's been a long one. But yes, the countdown to start the game is on, and then we'll begin the countdown to start the... Love it.
And once again, Ausrhino, level 0. I know he definitely played a practice game against Diggy Dog, so I guess that counts as a couple levels, but this guy's level 7 on his ult, and I'm assuming on his main he's much higher than that. Yeah, but Ausrhino, once again, I said this last time, but he still pulled out a win on the Cassie, so we'll see.
I mean, just, I was going to say if you're a betting man, who would you throw up behind, but Ausrhino, I mean, he's played a fantastic Cassie, but I'm really worried about the game we just saw. I mean, we've seen his Maeve, and his Maeve was a lot better than what we saw just then. It was almost like he gave that victory to SpinmyDingle in the end there, Hades.
Yeah, I think Dingle just stepped it up, like something clicked. He seemed to be hitting a lot more shots, and I think maybe after he got that slight advantage, Ausrhino was just feeling the pressure, and then he was trying to make plays happen, but just little things just tipped the scales.
Well, like we said, it's been a very seesaw-style gameplay. It's tit-for-tat the whole way. I mean, we've gone round for round, 2 rounds for 2 rounds, and game for game. Just Breathe is going to be the legendary picked on the side of SpinmyDingle, and Exaction
30 seconds
for the
remaining.
dodge roll legendary for Ausrhino. So, let's see which one comes out on top here. Let us know in the chat which one you think's better. Dodge roll used to be the go-to because it was just completely broken, but Just Breathe, we've seen a fair bit of it here for this
15
1v1.
seconds remaining.
Yeah, so it's pretty much long range versus short range.
10,
To no one's
9,
surprise,
8,
Ausrhino picks the short
7,
range legendary,
6,
and Dingle's
5,
got the 50%
4,
bonus
3,
damage
2,
at long range.
1.
So we'll see
The
what
battle
happens
has
here.
begun.
Both with Haven, so they're both even here. There's that long range shot to start it off, though, that puts him at an instant advantage.
It needs to capitalise on it. It needs to dodge roll forward, and that's exactly what he does there. Doesn't let the passive regeneration get into play here. Dingle now takes a fair bit of damage after starting strong, but Rhino, after eating them early, holds firm, takes the advantage.
Yeah, Dingle did the right play there. After getting that shot, he was correct to dive in there, but he really needed to follow it up with a blast shot or just something. He was just unable to connect there.
So you need to be careful if you're positioning yourself here on Cassie, because there is that environmental danger you need to be careful of.
Oh.
Ausrhino. Oh!
He
I
does
thought
it
he was-
again. He
I
gets
thought
him
he was
low,
gonna lose
But he couldn't get the finishing shot. You need to get that finishing shot, and you need to use your dodge roll to get it in most cases. Or the blast shot, which is an easy shot to hit.
Now the chase is on. Dingle is he's running because he needs to get that closing kill there. 4 shots in a row is going to be what it takes to take down Ausrhino, so the wheels start to fall off a little bit. 1-2 on the scoreboard. Composure now coming out from SpinmyDingle. Just needs this map control for his own peace of mind more than anything else.
They're playing the long-range battle. Oz just needs to wait for his opportunity to roll. He used his roll. He's got to hit this next shot. He misses it. I think that'll cost him this fight. Yes, it does. That bonus damage would have counted for that 395 he was missing there. You need to hit that first shot if you pick that legendary.
So again, they get the juice on. Like we said, it's very, very back and forth play here, Hades. 2-2 is the current score. Oh, dodge roll wins out, and Dingle takes the advantage. That's 3 in a row he's got now, Hades.
And he's also got ult up, so if anyone tries to run from a fight, they've got that ult to chase him down. They're going to keep dancing around the outsides. Dingle's playing passively, and it's been working for him so far. Just need to see if he can get this shot off. They both pop ults. Dingle's so low, he has to use his roll to get away. Ausrhino's going to be chasing. Ausrhino doesn't have roll up. He just got it up now. Is he going to roll in after him? Oh, he hits the roll shot, though, and finishes him off. That's exactly what he's looking for. Just needs to hit his bonus damage on the roll and use blast shot to finish as a finisher.
7 minutes 14 seconds ticking down. Ziggs is currently slightly in favour of Ausrhino, so he'll have that scout up very soon. Currently looking at the wrong door though, so needs to be careful for that one. SpinmyD has got the positioning advantage here and gets the opening cheeky shot there onto Ausrhino, forcing out the dodge roll. Oh, he misses for the exaction. That's going to be big. Goes in again, misses it again. There's just dodge roll, City-O, and Dingle gets one back. So like we said, Hades, if you got that exaction card and you're missing out on a massive amount of damage.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how they've been playing this. They're both changing their playstyle. Now they both seem to be going aggressive. Went from passive to now both aggressive. Oh, the amount of health left on these two! And Dingle gets the last connecting shot. Now that's a Haven if I've ever seen one. One level of Haven, one life rip. The little things, they need to be focusing on them. Dingle's passively regenning.
Still the dance is being done at the top level. Ausrhino takes a fairly massive chunk. 2 shots now land, and Dingle currently blowing this lead advantage out 6-3 on the scoreboard now. Very, very close to that victory, to that prize, thanks to Cougar Official. 12% away from the ult is Dingle. Meanwhile, 9% for Ausrhino. This one could go either way, but still, if we've seen anything from if we know anything about Ausrhino tonight, we know that he's a very aggressive clutch style play. But see you later, woohoo!
He gets knocked off the map with a good ass disengage. I don't think he's been hit by that before, so now he's been hit. You can see him taking the other side of the map. He's sick of that side. And he's chunked down as well already. He has to back up, and the ult gets put to put him back in combat. He's in a bad position here, really low on health.
That's 5 in a row. Enemy rampage.
The disengages are on point at the moment, and shout out to everybody in chat. I see you, Shakespeare. Daddy's sending you some love. 8-3 on the scoreboard. 4 minutes and 53 seconds. Still ticking down here. The Ziggs is available for Ausrhino, so that's the advantage he'll have. But where Ziggs is important here is that it stops your opponent from getting that regeneration on. And once that's up and on, you're really going to struggle. The disengage into the combat roll again. Oh! Dingle decides to take it to close range. And Ausrhino just is unable to capitalise, but tell you what, one arrow, and that would have been a very, very different fight there. Huge play. Now there's one round left.
Away from winning the whole thing. Can he do it, or will the pressure get to him? He has 6 kills in a row, though. He's on a 6 kill streak. He must be feeling confident going into this last kill. And he hits the first double shot.
One more. Oh, this is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Ausrhino on the back foot. There it is. Game. Can I get an oof in the chat? SpinmyDingle is your champion, ladies and gentlemen, for the Kanga 1v1 Cup. It went all the way to the best of threes for, well, pretty much every single game we had on stream tonight. But that is game, set, and match. Your winner, your king, has been decided. And it is SpinmyDingle going up against Ausrhino in the grand final. And he'll get his choice of any Cougar peripheral he likes.
Yeah, massive congratulations to all the people who came in the top 4, actually. You all get prizes, so make sure to message me, and I'll get back to you with those prizes tonight. So congratulations to all of you, and a massive shout-out to our sponsor, Cougar Gaming, who put up the first place prize where they get to pick whatever gear they want. And yeah, massive shout-out to GameStuff for sticking in there and giving us an amazing stream of this 1v1 tournament.
Well, I had fun, Hades. I know you had fun. And to tell you what, SpinmyDingle, if you listen to the first half of the cast, you know who it is. But, you know, we were asked very, very politely, or not so politely. We'll leave that one up to you to refer to it as the name it was entered under. But regardless, congratulations to Mystery Player, a.k.a. SpinmyDingle. Well done to Ausrhino, though, who, for an Overwatch player, definitely flew the flag very well. Nobody expected him to get as far as he did, and that is the wild card story for you. But that's it from us, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sticking with us. So on behalf of myself, Kit Fox, and Hades, my co-caster, thank you so much, Twitch chat. You've been absolutely fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed the codes. On behalf of Producer Crisis and everyone else here at GameStar, thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to working with Paladins again sometime in the future. Not sure when, but hopefully it's sooner rather than later. Thank you so much for joining us. GG's. See you next time.
See you later.